Everybody, welcome to our April 7th meeting here today. A lot to kind of get through, so let's go ahead and get started with first order of business, which is the approval of the minutes from our last meeting on March 17th. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, very good. Minutes are approved. We're going to do retirement of Leo Collins.
Yes, and Forrest is going to do the introduction to Leo.
Fantastic.
Hey, Leo.
Hey, how you doing?
Good afternoon. We're going to talk about a little bit about Leo Collins. My memo kind of outlines where he's been, but I'll summarize it real quick. He started with the city of Kansas City in 1980. Wasn't with Parks at that time, but a couple years later he transferred to Parks. Been working with us for 32 of his 35 years. Worked in street tree service, Loose Park, the greenhouse, and he's finishing up in citywide landscaping for April McCrary. So I'm going to let his supervisor at the time, or right now, well, as of last week anyway, Pat Snuffer, come up and say a few words, and then we'll let Leo talk. So.
Okay, great, thank you.
Leo was here before I was even here, so that's been a long time. I knew him when he was working at the tree service and went to Loose Park, and then he eventually came over and started working with us, and then eventually under me. He's been a very dedicated worker. He has a very unique personality. You never know if he's mad at you or if he's having fun with you. I took it for the latter. So we've had a lot of fun the last 7 or 8 years that he's been over with us, and he's done a lot of great work with that.
Oh, boy. Okay, I'm glad
We'll move this down.
yeah, because I'm short. I'm glad thank you, sir. I'm glad I started with the city, and I enjoy my working for the city, and it showed me a lot of things to do, and I met a lot of people, and just it was real fun, and get along with people and stuff, and I'm glad I worked for them. And thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Leo, you got to come join us up here really quick. Come on up. We have something to present to you.
I might trip on it.
Yeah, welcome to the ramp.
All right,
Congratulations.
let's walk down this way.
Yes.
Hey, congrats. And this is actually for you. I'll let you finish shaking hands.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is a little token of our appreciation for your
Yes.
service with us. So you're going to take a picture with us now.
Yes.
So there we go. All right, you stand right there. All right. Thank
Now you got to sit through the entire meeting.
Yeah, Leo, we have to actually vote on your retirement. We haven't accepted it yet, so you can't go yet.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Thank you. All right, great. Another great example of one of our fabulous workers here at Parks and Rec. Sorry to see him go, but understand completely why. With that, on to the next order of business, resolution number 30394.
Yes, Commissioner, this is consideration of a license and facility use agreement concessions for Crown Center redevelopment for their annual Antique Festival. You have a memo from Shannon Dooley, outlines the details of the event, and I believe she has, do you have any guests on this one?
Yes, I do.
Great.
Yes.
Please, go ahead, Shannon.
Thank you, Mr. McHenry. Good afternoon, Commissioners. Amy Berridge is here with Crown Center Redevelopment Corporation to tell you about the event. It's an annual event, Crown Center Antique Festival. It's that second weekend of June, June 13th and 14th. Do you want to come up and give some stats?
Like Shannon said, this is an annual event we've been doing for about 15 years now. We have around 100 booths that take up the Crown Center Square area as well as Grand Boulevard there between Crown Center Shops and this Crown Center Square. We have dealers that come from across the region, Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska, sometimes Oklahoma, and usually draw around 3,000 people or so over the course of the weekend. So.
Fantastic. Any questions or any comments? All right. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate it. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Very good. Resolution passes.
Thank you.
Good luck to your event. Resolution number 30395.
Yes, Commissioners, another item that Shannon is handling, the 5th Annual Wine and Roses over the Luce Park Rose Garden, sponsored by the Kansas City Rose Society. And before you have a memo, and Shannon's all yours.
Hello again. Another annual event. This is in Luce Park. It's on a Thursday evening in September. Cindy Lang is here to give you some information on this year's event and maybe some past information on last year's.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for your partnerships. We are so proud of this. This is our 5th year. And it is in Thursday, September 24th in Luce Park. We started 5 years ago with 30 guests. Last year we had 125. This year our goal is 150 plus. Mr. and Mrs. Gorman are honorary chairpersons for this event. And 5 to 7, it'll be a catered, elegant garden party with jazz by Mike White. And this is our fundraising event. And the funds go, of course, towards the Rose Garden and our community public events that we have, which are open to the public.
Great.
Thank you.
Great. Any questions? Any comments? With that, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Says motion seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Very good. Resolution passes.
Thank you.
Best of luck to your event. Yes, thank you.
the event, we hope.
Look forward to it. Thank you. Resolution number 30396.
Yes, Commissioners, this is like an event for the first time.
Yes.
2015 Soapbox Derby in Roanoke Park. Shannon.
Yes. Good afternoon again. Luke Sheldon is here. This is a first-time event. Will be happening on Carnes Boulevard in Roanoke Park on August 15th. Hopes to become an annual event, but Luke's here to give some background information about his organization and what this will benefit.
Hello.
Hi.
A little bit about Swifta Care, a brand-new organization here in Kansas City. It's mostly made up of about 25 to 40-year-old individuals who kind of want to make a positive impact on their community. Chose to do that by creating a event productions organization for children's needs here in Kansas City. The thing that may make us a little bit unique is that we're 100% voluntary. We devised an organization that can function well without any of us receiving any financial compensation. One of the things we're really excited about is our Soapbox Derby coming here August 15th. This is a little bit of a unique event. It's happening a little bit more in the California area. Nevada, it's getting kind of popular. We're modeling after a event in Portland, in Nevada City, California, in August, or in Austin, Texas. And these events are, not all of them are for charitable causes, but all of them are very fun, family-friendly events. I've got a little bit of a handout. I've printed off the first portion of what our sponsorship packages, if you'd like to look at these. There's one for you. Adults will be building and running these cars. This is not an event that kids will actually be participating in. Most people know of the All-American Soapbox Derby, which is, of course, made for kids between the ages of 8 to 17. But there will actually be adults that will be making these cars. This can be very fun.
Got one down here. Thank you so much.
A couple pictures of a couple cars that we took when we visited a couple of these other events. We'll have a beer garden at the event. We'll have food trucks there.
Thank you.
Funds raised in this event will go towards Children's Mercy's transport team. The transport team is a kind of I don't want to say undervalued, but underknown commodity to the Kansas City area. Some of you may or may not know that Children's Mercy and KU are the only hospitals that provide pediatric beds in the Kansas City area. The transport team provides emergency services, and the vast majority of their job is to actually pick up kids at outlying emergency rooms and take them to Children's Mercy or to KU Med. And we're very excited to be partnering with them in our first event. Any questions?
These are pretty fancy.
Yeah, some of those cars, people have put in a lot of time, a lot of work on these cars. There will have two different classes. One, of course, is for speed, for people who want to build the fastest car. The other one is for show. These people, like one of the popular ones in Portland is a giant Mr. Potato Head. And you can a Scooby-Doo van, and there's all sorts of creative things that people are doing. We're actually bringing in several cars from out of town to make sure that we have a nice quality event. We've got 20 cars right now, and we'll cut it off at 40. And we hope to have around 40.
And how much do you anticipate on raising in terms of funds?
Well, this is our first time doing this, so we don't know. We have a sponsorship package, which if we max it out, we'll get up to about 60,000, which we would imagine giving right around 45,000 of that to Children's Mercy. Being our first time, we know that reaching that number may not be realistic, and we kind of have a tiered level where we can achieve this event at low cost and still provide a quality donation to Children's Mercy.
Okay, great. Very good. Any other questions, comments? Yes. Hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
A motion and seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, very good. Best of luck to your event. Thank you so much.
very much.
Actually, that's my mom's birthday, so there you go. We're gonna put her in the event. So we're going she lives in Klein, she lives in that neighborhood, so say, hey, let's go down the street. All right, resolution number 30397.
Yes, Commissioners, one more, Shannon. Yes, to
Last one,
KC.
yes to KC, another annual event. Enrique Gutierrez is here to tell you a little bit about last year's event and this year's. It happens down there at Crown Center along Grand Boulevard, June 19th, 20th, 21st.
Exact same
Great.
place.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Thank you for the opportunity to be in front of you today. This is going to be our 15th year. Seems like 15 minutes underwater. Can't believe it's been 15 years already. But we are going to hold it down same at Crown Center as well this year again. We're expecting between 15 to 25,000 people in the course of the whole weekend. We're going to have multiple different stages, along with the Kids Corner, Margaritaville, if you guys like margaritas, and then our main stage with our biggest, our event stage up on the underneath the canopy there. It's a 3-day event. It starts June 19, 2021. It ranges from 5 o'clock on Friday to 11 o'clock on Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday from 10:30 to, noonish to about 11 o'clock or so.
Any questions of Enrique? Hearing none, yeah. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion is seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, very good. Resolution passes. Best of luck to your event. Enrique,
Thank you.
okay?
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's look at the next three. I think we can do this all in one. They're all involving Midwest Pool Management for the Bay Aquatics, Spring Aquatics, and as well as the other junior and outdoor pools for their management. If everybody's okay with that? Can we do that all at once? So we'll handle 30398, 30399, and 30400 all at once.
Right. And if you have any questions, Commissioner, Doug Schroeder is here, also with representatives from Midwest Pool Management.
Great. Are there any questions right now? Doug, you want to? We're disappointed you're not working the sound for us and the video for us. We're so used to it.
Why are you over there?
We're supposed to be.
Introduce the Eden Dowler, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Heidi's going to make you come and say, talk from the mic.
The Eden Dowler and Chad Beasley are here from Midwest Pool Management.
Okay, great, great. Are there any questions of them at this time? Any comments you'd like to make? Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and is there a motion to accept the three resolutions?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion seconded? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, very good. The resolution's passed. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Resolution number 30402.
Yes, Commissioner, this is a concession agreement for Pleasant Valley Park with Northland Concessions. If you have any questions, Roosevelt is here to answer them.
All right. Roosevelt, you got, would you just make quick comments about, the process you guys went through for this? I think it's helpful.
Sure, and I didn't participate in this whole process, but they put an RFP out back in early January for Pleasant Valley Park and also to do concessions at 9th and Van Brunt. They received, I think, altogether 3 proposals. Scott Miller was the one that was chosen for for Pleasant Valley here. He's had some experience at some of our other parks and other facilities and also some up north. So he was chosen for this one, and they're doing an 80-20 split, so 20% of the revenue comes back to us, and he gets to keep the rest.
Great.
That's it.
Very good. Any questions?
Yeah, so you mentioned just now that there are 2 parks, so one is up in Northland, one is at 9th and Van Brunt. Is
Yes.
this proposal just to provide services at the Pleasant Valley Park?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so nothing's been made, decided for the 9th and Van Brunt area?
We are working with a vendor right now.
We had tentatively had that on for today, but that's off until a little more negotiations on that one.
Cool,
Good,
okay.
great. Okay, very good.
That's all I had.
Any other questions? All right, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
You'll take the second, all right, how's that? There you go. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Very good, resolution passes. Thank you, Roosevelt. Yes,
Stay there, Roosevelt.
resolution number 30374. This is a holdover from our meeting back
Yeah,
in
the
March.
Northland Sports
You guys are
Alliance.
working on that? That's right, okay. Great.
Yes. So this is a field use agreement with Northland Sports Alliance starting here in April 10th, going through, actually this will go all the way through November 30th, the last of November. This is for Tiffany Springs Park. They'll be doing a lot of different activities out there, including football, softball, kickball, soccer. I'll be doing some clinics and camps as well. And I believe that's it.
Okay. Any questions? Comments? Okay. Hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Very good.
Thank you.
Resolution passes. Thank you. Resolution number 30403.
Yes, Commissioner, this is a consideration of an agreement with MoDOT for a transportation alternative grant for a bridge out of Little Blue Valley Trace Park. It's the former racetrack location, and recommend approval. If you have any questions, Richard is here to answer those.
Okay. Any questions at this time? No. Hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Very good. Resolution passes. Resolution number 30404.
Yes, Commissioners, this is a recommendation to award a contract for signage over in Penn Valley Park, wayfinding signage. The recommended contractor would be Star Signs Company, LLC. You have a memo in your packet from Travis, and if you have any questions, I'm going to direct him toward Richard.
Richard, yeah. All right. Any questions? All right. Hearing none, is there a motion?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Brian?
I just want, so when does this start and when would it be completed? I don't remember that being in here. Just curious how long it takes to get them all out.
This will be a 130-day agreement, and then so as soon as we encumber the funds and issue the notice to proceed, they'll have roughly about 4.5 months to complete the work, so it'll probably take us into August and September.
So it'll be late.
Yes.
summer, early fall. Okay,
All right.
that's good.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Motion seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Very good. Resolution passes. Resolution number 30405.
Yes, Commissioner, this is an amendment to recommendation with Gould Evans, number 7, for Liberty Memorial Design Services. And in essence, this is for their design services during the construction of the sign system. Again, if you have any questions, Richard's here to answer those.
Any questions of Richard at this time? All right, hearing none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Very good. Resolution passes. You okay with that? Okay, I was just in here, so. Let's see, the next two, 30406.
Yes, Commissioner.
Do we want to do these all together?
Yeah,
and
we're
then
gonna-
hold on 17 right
Yeah,
now?
we could do...
15, 16, 18?
Yes, correct. That's correct.
Okay, so
Yeah.
these are either a
15 through
right-of-way,
18.
right, public right-of-way?
Yeah, they're all...
Yeah, valet parking.
License agreements.
License agreements, right, okay, very good. Is everybody okay with that? All right, so-
15 through 18?
So we're gonna, but we're gonna hold on
17
17.
out.
We're gonna hold 17 now.
Um,
So 30406, 30407, 30409, and hold on 30408.
Right. And if you have any questions, Denise is here to answer those.
Any questions of Denise? Okay, hearing none, is there a motion to approve the
So
license
moved.
agreements? Is there a second?
Second.
Motion seconded, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Very good, resolution is passed. Resolution number 30410.
Yes, this is the first time this item has come to the board.
Yes.
And this is the acceptance of some additions to the inventory for the Kansas City Museum. And you have a memo in your packet from Anna Marie. And Denise is also here with us today. And if you have any questions about any of these objects, and we would recommend your approval and acceptance of these objects. So with that, Anna Marie, if you have any comments.
Yep. Happy to make any comments, you're okay? I think we're okay. I mean, unless there's something you want to talk about within these comments. All right. I take your hesitance to mean everything that I want to hear. All right, very good. So with that, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second, any comments? All right. Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Resolution's passed. Resolution number 30411 regarding gifts and contributions.
Yes, Commissioners, looks like we've got about 8 gifts total.
Okay.
Recommend acceptance.
All right, is there a motion to accept the gifts and contributions?
Thanks.
There's some move here, and I think we'll get the second. All right, very good, all right. All in favor, signify by saying aye. All right, very good. Gifts are accepted.
Did you want
Yes.
to abstain on that, Alan?
Yeah, I think, Alan abstains, so, you know.
No, you know. We thank him for his $20,000.
Thank you
Yes.
very kindly, sir.
We do, very much so. On to the director's report.
Okay, Richard, Major Construction.
I'll hand them down to you, so, you know.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. We wanted to highlight one project today, and this is the Minor Park Connector Trail. And what this project does is it connects Alex George Lake, which is a continuous trail all the way from Alex George to Kansas state line. It connects to Leawood, Overland Park, Lenexa. So it's a great connection. So from Alex George, it'll extend down to Minor Park by the tennis courts. And it's approximately a little over a mile in length. It'll be a 10-foot wide concrete trail, run along the Blue River and then through Minor Park. The front page kind of gives you a location map where the project's located. Slide 1 shows the trail grading that has started along the tennis courts at Minor Park. Slide 2 shows additional grading and culvert that's been installed between the tennis courts at Minor Park and then also the basketball courts out at Minor Park. And then slide 3 represents additional subgrade stabilization. And then you're looking north along the Park Road that runs through Minor Park. And Minor Park is just right off Red Bridge Road by the new Red Bridge. And then slide 4 shows that the trail is going to go right along the road that is in the park. It'll serve the shelter, basketball courts. And then falling to slide 5 and 6, you can see the new Red Bridge Road bridge, and the trail will go under that. And construction's moving along, and this work will be done in July and August of this year. So with any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. And then just note that this was funded in part by a grant in the amount of $500,000 through federal transportation funding, so. Thank you.
Good use, thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Heidi, marketing?
Good afternoon, how are you doing?
Good afternoon.
Well, It seems exhausted. Everything we do comes at one time, and it's all coming this last month to get prepared for the big summer month ahead of us. So in front of you is kind of a stack of materials that you'll see, and I'll just kind of touch a little bit about each one of them. Of course, it's the year in review, which had been posted online for a while, but we got these printed in the last couple of weeks. So it's very timely that they have blue fountains all over the cover of them, with the season opener being yesterday. So we can relive that fantastic moment and relive it again on Tuesday when we turn the fountains on. Also in front of you is the Spring and Summer Fun Guide, which is all of the activities and the amenities and everything we have planned for this spring and this summer. And these have been printed, and they're all, we've got 7,500 of them that are being distributed around the city. If you want to take some with you and put them around somewhere, please let me know and we can get you some. Also, I think in front of you, I put a postcard for National Train Day, which is coming up in May. Something new we're doing this year with that is you can have a birthday party there. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can host your birthday party there, and it'll be a lot of fun. Fountain Day, of course, is coming up on Tuesday, and that's going to be at the J.C. Nichols Fountain at 11 o'clock in the morning. Please let me or Carmen know if you're planning to be there. I believe we anticipate a very large crowd. There is a lot of enthusiasm and interest and excitement over the fountain, and if you haven't seen the restored sculptures, they're beautiful. Yeah.
I'll be there.
Okay, good. Great.
Seville Light was in the morning paper, too.
Oh, good. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to see that. Yeah, the Seville Light looks really nice as well. So we're going to be kind of doing a joint turning on of the fountains that morning, celebrating the Seville Fountains renovation, or actually repair, from Highwoods. It'll be kind of the opening act. We'll turn that one on first, and then do the big countdown to the J.C. Nichols Memorial Fountain turning on. And then, of course, we will also be acknowledging the fact that we have replaced, or have the replacement dolphin in. The original dolphin, and then the replacement dolphins being set to the side on a pedestal. So it's a big, exciting day. We're going to have kids and music and hopefully really good weather. And no geese. The geese will be gone.
My eyes shoot open.
I'm not sure what we're going to do to get rid of them, but they won't be there. And then we've had a lot of events, preparing for a lot of events that are coming up. Of course, over the weekend we had the Easter Bonanza with North Kansas City Parks and Recreation at the Wagon Trail Dog Park. My dog, Puggle in the Park, unfortunately was unable to attend because we were out of town, but Mark's wife went with their dog and had a really good time. So that was a successful first-time event at the new park. Some of the things we have coming up, in addition to the ones I've already mentioned, on this Friday and then again on April the 20th, we're going to do some mural unveilings and a reception at two of our community centers. We've had some murals that have been installed at the centers through the Map It program, which is with Port O'Neill, the city, and so we're going to you'll have a chance to meet the artist. The kind of cool thing is the guy who did the mural at North Kansas City, which we're going to be unveiling on Friday, is the guy who did the big mural in the hallway that connects Kauffman and Arrowhead Stadiums, if you've seen that on the news recently. So that's pretty exciting that we have that connection. We have a couple of big tapings coming into the city. Tomorrow, the Weather Channel's going to be here, broadcasting live, because we're supposed to have severe weather tomorrow. So that's not exciting, but it's cool, always cool to have the Weather Channel here focused on us from Penn Valley Park, probably about around the Scout area. They want the city skyline in the background. And then in the same area, the American Ninja Warrior show. Yeah. People seem to really know what I'm talking about or have no idea, get really excited or have no idea, is going to be filming at Union Station, so they'll be blocking off one half of the Pershing for about 10 days beginning on April the 11th. So I guess they have 2 spots open if you want to try out to be in the show.
I'll go for
You're
it.
in
Sign me
it.
up.
I missed your section.
And then I just wanted to touch base a little bit on the new community center branding campaign that we are kicking off on Saturday with what we call Discover Day, where all 10 of the community centers are going to be open to the public with free admission and activities. And you can come and check them out. We're really focusing on getting people to purchase their all-access pass, which of course gives you access to all 10 of our community centers and many of the activities in the classes, of course, the fitness centers, all the open gym, open swim, public ice skating. But in this little package, you'll kind of see the rebranding and the themes for the campaign that we have. And we're pretty excited about it. A Better You is in Reach is kind of the overview that we're doing, a better use and reach, because of our proximity, because of the pricing, and because of the activities and programs that we offer. There's all kinds of reasons why you should be a part of our KC Parks community centers, which we have kind of rebranded them as well with the same similar look and feel. So we'll be doing a lot of social media, some bus ads on the sides of the buses. We're hoping to do a billboard. The price has increased immensely over the past year.
I found that out myself.
Yeah, so we're still kind of looking if the payoff is worth that. And then we've come out with some new Facebook pages that are focused on the community center and on the athletics division, as well as new membership cards and all kinds of fun, exciting look and feel, I think, for our community centers.
Heidi, I love the work that you and your department are doing, and I love the social media campaigns. The print ads look fantastic. We're already an exciting group. You know, we've got a lot going for us, but you've made it come out in print, so great job.
Well, thank you very much. We, of course, have a team that helps out doing that, and I would like to give a lot of that accolades to Brockton Creative Group, because they've kind of come up with the original look and feel and then expanded upon it to really make it pop. And in fact, they're becoming parks and recreation marketing professionals. They've done some presentations at some of the associations and actually just got a contract with Beaverton, Oregon, to do similar to what they've done with us.
Is that anywhere close to Portland?
It's sort of close to Portland, yeah.
Maybe we can
So,
answer that
yeah. Portland. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have one other item on Director's Report. I want to pass down a memo. We made some adjustments within our Community Services Division over the weekend, and this kind of lays out the current individuals in each of those different work areas, primarily the community center locations, and then the manager of community services that they report to. As you can see, Linda in the 4 community centers, Roosevelt community centers plus athletics, and then Narrow with the 2 Northland community centers plus Lakeside Nature and Bruce Watkins Center. And we've hired a couple new employees. They're highlighted there, Connie Smith and Joan Seamer, new employees, and then a couple of internal promotions are also highlighted. Brian Dennis and Catherine Sowers are both new promotions. If you have any questions, we can share and answer any of those whenever you're able to. And of course, anyway, so make you aware of all that. And you can see we've copied that to City Hall as well, make them aware of those changes.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. Public hearing, was any, nope, nobody on the sign up? All right. You want to do a quick calendar? Wait, somebody. We have public hearing? Yes.
Chris?
Yeah. If you don't mind, just state your name and.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Your association.
Yeah, thanks so much, Commissioners, President, Director McHenry. I have a packet I'd like to just really quickly, if you could pass that out. Thanks for letting me just speak. I'll try to be less like, I think it's 3 minutes that you guys try to respect, so I'll try to respect that as much as I can. And thanks for allowing me kind of a time to speak to y'all. I am just a citizen. I just wanted to maybe share a story with you real quick that is praising the department, and then also just make, kind of draw your attention to this proposal. I've had the privilege of being able to work with Anne Marie Tutera and their director in submitting this kind of proposal for the review. And I just wanted to share, kind of set the stage for why I'm here at all. I might be the chief fool in the room because for the proposal. But anyways, just about a month ago, I'm a proud member of the Northeast community. A lot of renewal going on in that area. It's really fun to be a part of that. And I got engaged recently, And then we were thinking about, okay, what's the first order of business? Got to figure out a place to do this thing. And we're very proud. We work out near that area, the Kansas City Museum, pass it every day. It's a wonderful space, and there's just like nothing like it. So when we were thinking about where to have the wedding event, we were just thinking a very quaint little ceremony and reception utilizing the facility there. So I approached Anne Marie Tutera, and she was, I can't praise her enough, enthusiastic, intelligent, delightful person to work with. She was open to the idea and inclined to it. She needed to check a few bases still to do that. And so for about a week or so, we were kind of all systems go. But then as upon further review, it seemed like there may be some code violations that could be interpreted there, and just kind of a policy issue of, do we want to use the space right now for that purpose? And so I had to look into some big green eyes and try to break the news, say, hey, I don't think we can do it. And it was just kind of hard. And I believed in the department, and as I've researched a lot of things, I've become very impressed with you all. If you were in that room, I think you'd go, maybe this isn't the right thing to do. And so I wanted to just create a proposal that I've been in concert with kind of City Hall and the building officials, speaking with Greg Franzen, who's the top building official, asking, hey, is there any alternative means to secure the facility for a code violation to make it appropriate? And then it would also just come from you. I spoke with Greg yesterday, and he said if they're open to it, there's things that you could do. But it would need to begin from the Parks and Rec Department. That's where it needs to start. And so I'm just here submitting a proposal. It's a space that's very meaningful to us, and if there's anything you can do, my attitude has just been try to find a way to link arms with me and help out. And then just in closing, I would say that I think it's something worth doing, just kind of zooming it out a little bit more. I think I've demonstrated very strongly that it's safe. I could do it safely. I could do it reasonably, non-invasively, and do it in such a way that really showcases the museum as it's even in process right now. And so I think that's in line with kind of improving the well-being of the citizens and the communities. And I think it's in line with kind of the heart of the place. It's certainly in line with us to not have to leave our community to start our story, but to do it right there. Northeast people are really proud of their community. So I'm just asking for your help to review it, give it careful consideration, and if it pleases you, to allow it. It would mean a lot to us. And so praise the department that I'm here. It was largely to praise how I felt very heard by Director McHenry. She was a delight to work with. So just want to give you the proposal.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for coming, Chris.
All right. All right, do we want to do calendar review real
Sure,
quick?
let's do it. In the month of April, I've got a Platte County Parks Partners meeting tomorrow, and then Heidi, of course, highlighted Discovery Days at Community Centers on the 11th, Fountain Day on the 14th. We're back here with the board meeting on the 21st, and a couple of our partner groups, Friends of the Zoo and Starlight Theater, have their board meetings respectively on the 22nd and 23rd of April. And probably good for now.
Anything else for the good of the order? All right. Meeting is adjourned.
Terry's not.